In this video, I want to explain something that has become clear to me. I was going to say is becoming clear, but that's the old self trying to pull me back into that becoming state. But it has become clear that everything that I am seeing right now, including my body, everything that you are seeing right now, including your body, is old awareness. It's an illusion. It's, I think, as Neville Goddard said, the land of the dead. The old person could have been from a couple weeks ago, could have been a couple months ago, could have been who you were a year ago. But what you are experiencing right now is old awareness. And so, if you're watching these videos and you're saying to yourself, let me just give you the example from my life that I've been talking about in the last couple videos. If I'm sitting here saying to myself, I am a winner, I always win, I make millions every year doing this, sports betting, I make tens of thousands every day, millions every year, I'm a multi-millionaire, I have millions in my bank, I'm the best at this, and there's no one better. And I say that, and then the 3D shows me a loss, and I react to that the same way I always have. Maybe there's 10 minutes left and I need one goal, and I'm getting a little anxious, and I allow that state of doubt, fear, insecurity, start thinking about finances. What if I lose this? And I get caught up in that and allow that state to take me over and worry about whether I'm going to win or not, what the 3D, not even win or not, but what I'm worried about, what the 3D is going to show me in this moment, then I'm not who I just said I was. Because a winner wouldn't react to that. A winner would be like, I don't care what that says. I know who I am. I know I'm a winner. And so hopefully that right there can clear it up for you. It's old awareness. When you react to old awareness, you are the same awareness because you're seeing truth in that. Nothing has changed. You're reacting to it the same way you were when you created it. If you are changed, then you realize this is just old awareness. I know who I am. I don't need this as confirmation of who I am. because I just fucking told myself who I was, who I am, and who I was. And who I've been. This is who I am. This is my story now. And so I can use that example, sports betting, the way your kids are right now, how they treat you, how they respond to you, how they're behaving in your experience is old awareness. If you want them to change, they are part of your 3D. If you want them to change, then right now, you have to say who you are, and then you have to stick with that no matter what they continue to show you. Because guess what? When you make that choice and the 3D, here's you. Oh, he wants to change. Let's turn up the volume a little bit. Kids were normally behaving normal. Now they're bouncing off the walls. Just problem after problem after problem. Because the 3D, again, wants to knock you off the scent. It's like, whoa, what are you trying to do? You stay right where you are. Your body. You want to make a change in your body. Your body is part of the 3D. It's old awareness. I was once in phenomenal shape because of my state. That's all it was. I was in a different state. And then my state changed. And I was the guy who talked about how I was once in phenomenal shape. And so the only reason I'm saying that now is to explain how it works in this video. But I am that guy again. Whatever you're doing for employment, your job. If you're at a job that you don't like, that's old awareness. You can go into the real world right now and say, I am something different. I am this. And then if you can go to your job, your current 3D, what the 3D showing you right now, with the knowing that that's not you, and you can remain in that state and not react to the 3D. When you react to the 3D, it is because you are seeing truth in it. And you can't see truth in the 3D and then also see truth here. It's one or the other. So if you know that the truth is here, but you're reacting to this out here, you're the same awareness. Nothing has changed. And so this is what I've mastered. I have mastered it. The 3D will show you things in your experience. When you know who you are, you don't react to it. Emotions, feelings, the same thing. That is the old self trying to get you to react. Those old feelings, they're not you. Those emotions, they're not you. They're going to feel like they're you, but they're not you. It's the old self. It's one of the tricks that the old self uses. When you don't react and you're able to look at the external with your eyes and see it for what it is, which is just old awareness. It's who I used to be. It's not who I am. Then the next thing the old self does is it tries to sneak in those feelings and emotions. But if you know it's coming, which I didn't know until it got there, and then I was like, oh, these feelings and emotions, these aren't me either. I know who I am. And then once I was able to push through that, now it's just like lifting a weight that you never lifted before. Going to the gym and bench pressing 200 pounds for the first time. Now it's like, okay, I can do this. I did it yesterday. I can do it today. And so now those feelings and emotions come in. It's just like, yeah, no, not me. Didn't you already try this? Like, what? What? Yeah, go somewhere. Shoo. But if you don't know that, that's where it can catch you off guard. So we're back again. Okay, it all comes back to those 3 steps that I talked about, which is knowing who you are, saying who you are right now, and then just remaining in that state, knowing that this is the truth inside. This is just old awareness. It was once the truth, but it's not the truth now. This is the truth. Whatever story you start telling right now and you stick to that story, no matter what is happening out here, because it will happen, the volume is going to get turned up, I'm telling you. It's even still getting turned up, and I'm laughing at it now. The things that are happening are just impossible. They used to be inconveniences that would just throw me all out of whack. But now I'm just like, okay, this is the 3D, like still trying, still trying. It's not working, bro. And so you make that decision. This is who I am. And then those thoughts is not going to change right away. Maybe for you it will. It didn't for me. All right, but the thoughts, you start taking action on the thoughts. And just any thought that you get, I know who I am. I know this is who I am. And I know that even if that thought doesn't lead you to what it looks like you want at this moment, it still has to be perfect. You see it as perfect. Everything is working out perfectly for me because I know who I am now. And so you follow those thoughts, and then I know this video helped some people. The third part is not disengage, not to detach. Okay, I changed that the other day. It's not detaching, because detaching is kind of like ignoring the 3D. It's like running and hiding. Because you see, it's almost implying that you see some truth in it, so you don't want to look. And so the third step would be deny. And this is from Eric. Deny the 3D. Look at it in the eyes. It's almost like looking someone in the eyes that you know is full of shit. Like, come on, bro, really? Like, You're not going to tell me the truth? Like, I know. And when you can look at it from a knowing that this is just an illusion and the real truth is here, then what's there left to react to? Nothing. Nothing. Because you know where the real truth is. I am. Make the decision now. I love you all. See you in the next one.